All right, we have Ajamu, Ayinde, and May Parker Harris, Joel Tyner, your man on the street reporter, here at the Black Heritage Club. What's going on here, May?
We are celebrating Kwanzaa. From we're asking everyone to come out to hear Ajamu each night from starting December the 26th through January the 1st. To come out at 6 o'clock at 218 Winnikee Avenue in Poughkeepsie.
Now, Ajamu, Ayinde, what can you tell us a little bit about what Kwanzaa is all about?
Absolutely. Kwanzaa is a wonderful, wonderful celebration. It's actually celebrated by about 20 million people around the world, people of African descent in all the different nations around the world. It was started in 1966 by an activist and scholar named Dr. Maulana Karenga out in Los Angeles, California, and it's since spread throughout the country and throughout the world. It's centered around 7 different principles. The principles are represented in these candles, the various colored candles. The first candle is representative of the first principle, which is unity. And in Swahili, we say umoja. So all of the principles have a Swahili name as well as an English name. Today, we're celebrating the second principle of Kwanzaa, which is kujichagulia, or self-determination.
Let's say it one more time.
Kujichagulia. That's a mouthful. But it's an important concept because everyone needs to be able to define oneself rather than being defined by someone else. This is a wonderful thing that started to happen in the late 60s and early 70s, where African Americans were beginning to call themselves something other than Negro. So the term black as a designation for the people of African ancestry was a definition that was a self-definition. So the Negro, the colored, the N-word, these were all definitions that were put upon us from outside. When we began to call ourselves black in the 1960s and 70s, this was an effort for us to find unity, which is the first principle of Kwanzaa. So regardless of our economics, regardless of our religious affiliation, regardless of how light or dark we are all of the black continuum, which is also a way of saying we are all African. So this principle, this holiday rather, is not a religious holiday. It is a holiday that seeks to celebrate family, community, and African culture. And we all are in need of learning, to learn more about what African culture really means, because most of us were either miseducated about what Africa is all about, or we just have no education, no knowledge at all, just completely neutral. So what we want to do is provide some positive information about what it means to be African, to find some strength, to find some beauty in what it is to be ourselves. And that's what our celebration is here today. We're learning about ourselves, and it's open to everyone. Everyone of whatever background you are, it's a time to celebrate, have some food, dance, sing, and learn about each other so that there can be a better chance at unity, because now we understand each other and now we can respect each other. But if we don't, as black people, respect ourselves, then it's hard for us to form those bonds with other groups, because we are in a cycle of self-hatred. And the antidote to that is unity. In unity within oneself, unity within one's family, unity within one's community. When we are seen as black people as having unified families, of having unified communities, we will have greater and greater respect within not only the United States, but throughout the world.
Ajamu, Ayinde, is there a phone number or email address people can contact you at?
Well,
You can do yours.
okay. My email is my name, first and last, Ajamu, last name Ayi, N as in Nancy, D as in David, E as in Edward, @gmail.com. I have been affectionately known as Kwanzaa Man for a lot of years. I've been celebrating Kwanzaa since 1989, when Dr. Karenga came to my college. He came to Trinity College in 1989, and my world changed when I was introduced to this. I majored in Asian studies. I studied Japanese language and Japanese culture. And at that time, I began to have a new appreciation and understanding of myself as an African descendant. And as a result of that, today, I have been a school teacher. I've taught history in New York City, but now I am a therapist. So I use therapeutic tools to help children who struggle in school. So that's a big part of what I do. I also work with cancer survivors, because health and education are some of the things that really we struggle with in the black community. So I've studied a lot of different educational tools and a lot of different therapeutic tools so that I can be a benefit to the people who have those needs.
Amen. All right. May, any final words?
Yeah. Well, we did unity, self-determination, and I'm self-determined to bring this community together in unity throughout the whole year. So come and join us so that we can plan to celebrate Kwanzaa throughout the whole year, not just for 7 days, but 365 days a year.
So what's going on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night at 6 p.m. at the Black Heritage Club at 218 of Winnikee? What's going on?
We'll be here each night. We've been here 2 nights now. We have 5 more nights to go where we're going to talk about the different principles of Kwanzaa. And at the end, on Sunday at 6 o'clock, we're asking everyone to come and celebrate the Karamu.